Welcome to the DSA Our Voice Update webinar. We are your hosts, Lindsay, Emma, Alex, Joe, and Sam. Today, we will talk about what is our voice, self-advocacy, talking about my life, sharing our lockdown stories, moving out and being independent, working together and co-production, plans for the future. Our voice is a part of the DSA team. We work together for change. What does the DSA organise our voice? So people who have Down syndrome are included in the DSA's work. We can tell the DSA what we think. We can speak up for our rights. We can work together, help other people who have Down syndrome, and to make change.
We have Down. Our voice is a team of people who have Down syndrome.
We tell the Down Syndrome Association what we think, and we have over 100 members, and our team is growing.
We are part of DSA. We get together every week and we discuss different things.
Like keeping active.
We talk about our rights and have our own say.
We share our life experience with each other.
We talk about our feelings.
We interview musicians and make recordings.
We help campaigns and we make resources.
Tell our stories and encourage people to remain positive.
We make videos.
We learn from each other and do presentation.
We put on events, talk at webinars, and put on to training.
We help other people with Down syndrome and support each another.
We make sure everyone is included.
Doing it is great. I make lots of friends.
It helps me to challenge myself, like learning new things and giving advice to other people.
The main reason that I love our voice is that we all are individual from each other and have different personalities.
It has helped me to stay connected with other people who have got Down syndrome around the UK, and it helped me to talk to other people.
If you would like us to open your work, just ask us. This is our voice.
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 Alex wasn't able to call.
This is Alex. Unfortunately, she couldn't come today, but she did a video. Hope you enjoy it.
Hello, I'm doing my presentation of self-advocacy with Alex. Self-advocacy is the ability to speak up for yourself and to be heard, and to have things that are important to you. Self-advocacy means you are able to ask for what you need and tell people about your thoughts and feelings about you and other people who have Down syndrome. The term of self-advocacy. Self-advocacy means speaking up for oneself and one's interests.
Okay.
Why is self-advocacy important? It's important to learn different skills to speak up because it helps you to decide what you need to speak up for yourself and to be confident. It also helps to make decisions about your life. Communicate with self-advocacy. In the Our Voice team, we communicate, show our support within the group, and speak up more and share other thoughts and ideas with everyone. Thank you for listening. This is Our Voice.
Emma, talking about my life.
Okay, Emma.
I go right up here. I am so happy about going back to work at Roseleys in Budley, Southerton. This is me making a cappuccino at work in Budley. 2. I am moving to Court 1 with my friend Stephanie Lewis and my boyfriend Ben Marshall. 3. I had 2 reactions done. That's my drawing. 4. I have 4 sisters and a mum, and I have 2 nieces, Annabella, Rose, and Luvinia, and I have 2 nephews, Wilfred and Robert John. This is Our Voice.
Sad, moving out and being independent.
I have been working with the information team to make some new things on preparing for adulthood. Here are some things I talk about.
How do you make decisions?
I make my own decisions, like doing, and I make my own decisions, like going out in the community, doing my own washing, my cooking, and also I like to decide what to cook and decide how to keep the house clean and tidy and go out and about if I want to.
That's good. It is nice making decisions. Do you manage your own money? How do you manage your money?
I have a bank account, and also I go to the bank, and I also go to the cash point, and also get benefits, and also I got a online banking.
Sounds like you've got your money well trained. What was your last social care assessment like?
I have a social worker a long time ago, and we talk about what my progress are doing well, and reduce my hours down, and we look at what we can do next, and look at my plan.
Always good to have a good plan, Sam. What was it like moving into your new home, your own home?
Oh, I feel fantastic when I move into my new home because I have got a housemate. I have got a job and be able to get access to the community, and I get support to help me to become independent and to get onto a local transport and use my support hours to do things when I'm on the transport and in the house to keep our house in a safety way.
Yes, it looks like a nice home. Annual health checks, are they helpful and what are they like?
Well, my annual health check helps me to keep my health well, to keep track on my medication, and when I get to the doctor, they always tell me am I fit and happy and well, and also they take my blood pressure, take their blood, and a blood test, and my height and weight, and see how well it is.
It's always nice to hear somebody else say how good you look. Emotional well-being, what do you do to stay emotionally well?
Well, I stay emotionally well by going out in the community, like go to the pub, watching football, and go for walks, and get some plenty of exercise, and meet up with friends and family, and also be with my friends and do lots of fun stuff with my friends.
That's good. It's always nice meeting up with friends and family. Sharing our lockdown stories presented by Lindsay. Here is Isla taking some photos. Lauren has been creating quizzes and lockdown for her family, friends, and neighbours. Here is Adam. He loves going out for lots of walks with his brothers and sisters. Joe loves his cooking. Sam. This is Sam's homemade puppet collection. Here is Harshi, and she's cooking videos for DSA Engage, exercises in the garden, online learning at home, completed a 1,000 piece frozen puzzle, favourite activity, lots of Zoom activities, and like yoga and dancing. Reese has done lots of cooking and baking, as well as walking the dog. Chris walked a lot during lockdown, as long as there was a sandwich or a meal deal along the way. Chris has lost nearly a stone in weight. Sam. During lockdown, Sam started his online cooking class and is teaching people every week. Mikhail. Here is Mikhail's baking. Eleanor loves creating and baking. Tansy and Dyla. Here is Tansy with a picture of pottery hamsters. Tansy and Dyla both love ketchup, but had to have their own bottles during lockdown. These ones have their names printed on them. Finally, me. I love baking and walking, but not at the same time. I love baking to cheer everybody up and make them smile. Since I started walking during lockdown, I've never stopped in the rain and even in the snow. Our boys working together with Jem.
Hi, I'm Tim, and I'm here to talk about our boys working together. So, what we've been doing recently has been a special 4-week session. Well, the first week we were talking about what the Down Syndrome Association does, or would it for us all? Then went on to the second week, which is on co-production, which means how we can work together. But then went on to week 3, being about having your say and self-advocacy. And the fourth week, bring on how we plan and work together. So what is co-production? Well, it's all about working together to make something, such as from ideas, which then gets onto having meetings and discussions around it all, which then goes on to healthy debates on how to put these ideas forward in a creative way, working together as a team. So what the DSA does, they do things for people So, and the way they do that is that they do things with their members as well. So the principles of co-production are equality, diversity, accessibility, and reciprocity. So what is equality? Well, everyone has assets, which starts off and comes from co-production, starts from the idea that no one group or person is more important than anyone else, because at the end of the day, all of us, everyone has their skills, their abilities, and taking the time to contribute and express their voice, our voice, to be heard. So what is diversity? Well, diversity is like co-production should be as inclusive and diverse as possible, which means extra time may be needed to ensure that should be heard groups of society are included. For as we say, as I say, our rights equals our voice. So, what is accessibility? Well, accessibility is about making everything possible so that everyone can take part in an activity in the way that best suits them, such as sport, drama, school clubs, and social groups. So, what is reciprocity? Well, reciprocity means people get something back for putting something in. So, as you can tell from this photo, there's you and the DSA, and with that, the DSA does things for you, or while at the same time, you can do things to help the DSA to help you. So, recently, in the latest news on equality and diversity, well, hate crime is a very serious, sensitive topic and should be accordingly addressed in delicate yet informative ways for raising awareness of, so we together as a team can effectively work for an ideal, more inclusive right to a prosperous future for all. To always remember you are not alone, for there are many organizations such as the Down Syndrome Association with their helpline and our voice services, because always remember our rights equals our voice. Thank you all for listening. So we have made a plan for our voice. We will keep meeting every week to work on these things, and here are some of them.
Campaigning, working with television and the news, sharing our stories.
And we're also finishing and making our own Our Voice chat app so we can keep in contact and work together. And with that, they are also arranging an our voices are sent in the real world to meet each other.
Okay. Helping people who helping people who have Down syndrome to make friends, talking about important topics like saving the planet, helping make the world better.
Making more training, resources, and easy read materials. Finding new ways that people who have Down syndrome can join in with our voice and work as part of the DSA. Thank you for joining the DSA Our Voice update webinar. We hope that you all come to the DSA weekly updates so you know what we are all doing. Come and take a look and take part in what we do.
Thank you very much, Lindsay, Sam, Joe, and Emma. If anybody has any questions you'd like to put into the questions and answers box, I will read them out for the hosts. Got some nice feedback. What an inspiring presentation, everyone. You've worked so hard on this, and it's great to hear what's going on. Well done. Thank you for a wonderful presentation. So a question from Eleanor is, what has been the best thing about our voice? So would anybody like to answer that question?
I think I will.
Yes, Emma?
I think I will. I think our voice is a really good place because you can learn to speak up to yourself and to be heard, and we do different types of topics we do every time, and we do talk about a specific topics.
Thank you, Emma. Would anyone else like to answer that question? What's been the best thing about our voice?
Yes, so it's what is also a really good thing about our phone as well. It's basically it's all about meeting new people, so we can make new friendships, and with these friendships we can also work together with the raising awareness on certain areas that needs to be addressed and we want to address. Also, because with the name Our Voice, in a way it just means our rights, and that's why I came up with that phrase, our rights equals our voice. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. So lots of more nice feedback. Great presentation. Well done to all involved.
Yeah.
Did you want to answer, Lindsay?
Yeah, our voice is a great place to be. Lots of people taking part, and hopefully lots more people will come and be creative and do things that we do. And it's given me confidence as well.
good. So we have a question about when our voice is and how someone can join in. So would anyone like to explain how to sign up?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, Sam.
How to sign up is to they will send the DSA team will send a link to the email attached to the email, and you can sign up for it, and you can get access to Zoom to get access to our voice and live events as well.
Thank you, Sam. So I will put the link to sign up to our voice into the answer on that question. And if anyone else is interested, you can find it on our website. So very inspirational, thank you. Someone else asking if they can join. So I'll put the link in there as well. This is not a question, but a brilliant presentation. Good narrator, Lindsay, did very well. And I think they should share this more with the industry. So that's from Francis. Thank you. From Stuart, great presentation that I'll share with my daughter when she comes this week. Thank you, Stuart. Well done. So what are the plans to extend our voice? Would anyone like to answer that? So how are we going to try and make our voice bigger so more people can join in? Can anyone remember?
I think I will.
Yep.
I think it would be do things better for you to understand what you mean. You can ask for help. You can ask for everybody on a course for our voice, and they will explain it to you what it is. So this is our voice.
Brilliant. Thank you, Emma. And
yeah, also about DSA on how our voice are also planning to expand as well. Listen, I did mention earlier that there is going to be this our voice app and everything, and that right there is part of that expansion for our voice. That's where for anyone involved with our voice and wants to be involved with our voice, they can express what they want to address and need to address, and it's all about socializing. So we're making those new friendships again. So everyone can make friends while also at the same time working together in that co-production while on the app to really help and expand our voice throughout the app and that chat and everything. Well, that is what's to be known as like a similarity to a social media platform, but it's going to be the our voice version of that.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Joe.
You're welcome.
Another question is, do you do everything online? So, would anyone like to answer that?
Yeah, so the reason why the DSA have been doing these online events, as you may have known about this past year, with the lockdowns and everything, because of the lockdowns, there's not really been much resources to do things in person because we couldn't be in person. So the DSA came up with the idea to do this virtual events to keep the connection there with their members, and that's possibly the reason why the R4's population has been growing a lot recently in the recent months or so, because it's all about giving that connection and on the socialising and to really keep a healthy lifestyle, to keep active, to have our voice, and among other fantastic resources from the incredible team the DSA truly are. But like we also said, they are also planning to do things in person again after all the lockdowns are over. So, so there is to be a brighter future ahead for the Down Syndrome Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. And just kind of to follow that up, we don't have plans to have regular groups meeting up regularly, but we will be looking at ways that the group members can all get together. Just looking for some more questions. So some more lovely feedback. So totally amazing. Thank you for all your great presentations. Love it. Please keep up the hard work. A question from the Robson family. Do you go into breakout rooms on Zoom, or are you all together when you meet? So who would like to answer that?
I
Emma?
will say, yes, we do have breakout rooms. It's kind of what Robin says is lots of different ways to talk about things. And you got breakout 1 or 2 or 3 rooms in different parts. You need to talk to us first. And they ask us a specific questions about what things we've been doing to our voice. And yeah, do lots of things on it. So yes, we do break up different rooms.
Thank you, Emma. Great answer there. Brilliant, guys. Can we have a copy of the presentation to share with our group members? And seeing you all explain about our voice really brings it to life. So that's from Phil. So there will be a recording of this presentation made available. And I think that will be up on our YouTube channel and up on our website. From Lornie, she says, I enjoy joining the sessions every week. From Lornie, so good to see you, Lornie, and we enjoy having you in the group very much. Eileen says, I want to say congratulations to you all for a great presentation. All the cakes look scrumptious, from Judith. What is the age limit for our voice? So could anyone answer that question for me? Lindsay, would you like to answer that?
Well, there was this rule.
Yeah, you have to be over 13 years of age and have an adult with you if you're not ready to speak out yet. If you're any younger.
Brilliant, thank you, Lindsay. So Lindsay was breaking up a little bit there, but yeah, it's as she said, it is 13 years old. But if you are under 16, you have to come with an adult. So some more feedback. Very well done, everyone. It was great to hear your voices. From Joshua and Nike. Have a good day, everybody. So thank you. This is a very impressive group of individuals. I understand so much more after this excellent presentation. Thank you all. How old do you need to be? So we've answered that. So the form is not working correctly online. Data entry part. Okay, so to Kate, we will have a look into that. I think I've seen your email this morning, so I will respond to that after this session. And Lornie says she enjoyed the presentations. The answer is very interesting to hear your story, where it started and what you do. Thank you very much. Great supporting team within the DSA. So that's all the questions and comments. So I think we'll say a big, massive thank you to Lindsay, Emma, Sam, and Joe again. And leave it there. So well done.
Thanks, Robin.
Thanks,
Cool.
Robin.
Thanks for all the hard work you've done for us, Robin.
Well, thank you for all your hard work that you do for the DSA.
Yeah.
It's very much appreciated.
And can I say something to my sister as well? And she helped as well, because I think she's done pretty well on things as well with Down syndrome. She is very good at her job, and including Robin and Stuart and Jane. I think that they're fantastic what they do every single day.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you very much, everybody. Brilliant job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.